Hey guys, Smith 5 coming at you here again with the book 2 of the Rudolph interactive series that we are doing here. If you recall back a couple videos ago, we read book 1 here, and now we are moving on to book 2, Rudolph and the South Pole Toys. And here's our buddy Rudolph.
My buddy Rudolph.
Alright girls, let's do this again.
Go ahead and jump right into this book, girls.
He's buddy Rudolph.
Alright.
He's buddy Rudolph, Daddy.
Let's turn him on.
I'm ready for you to read me my story.
Ready? Here we go. In Christmas Town, the world's most magical place, there lived the world's most famous reindeer, Rudolph, whose nose was red as a Christmas berry. It even glowed. Rudolph was a clever, kind, and helpful reindeer who loved spending Christmas time with his friends and family. He didn't look like all the other reindeer, but that was fine with him. He didn't mind being different.
Misfits have a place too.
It was 1 year after Rudolph saved Christmas, and tomorrow was Christmas Eve. Rudolph got a letter from his old friend, King Moonracer. The king ruled over the island of misfit toys, a place where the world's forgotten and unwanted toys went to live. Dear Rudolph, I need your help. Please come to the island of misfit toys. Urgently, King Moonracer. Rudolph quickly flew to the island. Rudolph, you're here, said the king. A toy airplane tried to bring 3 toys back to the island, but its compass was upside down. Now the toys are stuck in the South Pole instead of the North Pole. There's a flying dollhouse, a purring T-Rex, and a bubble-blowing harmonica. I'm running out of time to fetch them before Christmas. Could you please go to the South Pole and bring them back? Why, of course, said Rudolph. He knew he had to help.
I'm happy to do what I can.
Rudolph asked his best friends, Hermie, Cornelius, and Bumble, to come along. Rudolph hitched up a sleigh and set off for the South Pole. When the stranded toys saw Rudolph's shiny red nose, they cheered. It's Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, said the dollhouse. We're saved, said the T-Rex. With bubbles fizzing everywhere, the harmonica cried, I love you, Rudolph.
Aw, shucks. I love you too.
Rudolph and his friends hopped out of the sleigh. Cornelius told the Bumble to wait there. Rudolph was thrilled they found the toys, but drat and double drat, they couldn't get inside the igloo. The window and the door were encrusted with ice. Rudolph tugged with all his might. Cornelius and Hermie tried too, but no luck. Don't worry, Rudolph shouted to the toys. We'll get you out. Cornelius went to fetch ice picks. Maybe they could chip the ice off the door. Rudolph was so thankful he found friends like these.
We're friends forever and ever and ever. And that's that.
Rudolph stood in front of the igloo. Suddenly the ground shook. Boom, boom, boom. The Bumble was marching toward the igloo. He threw back his head and roared. Uh-oh, said Rudolph. The Bumble looks upset. Cornelius, come quickly. The toys were trapped. The Bumble was acting crazed. Rudolph shook his head. This was a huge disaster.
I'm telling you, it's just plain awful.
The Bumble got closer and closer. Rudolph didn't know what to do. Cornelius, he shouted again. But before Cornelius got there, the Bumble walked over to the igloo. Then he lifted it clean off the ground. The toys were saved. Yippee skippy, cried the toys. We're free. The Bumble had just wanted to help. Rudolph was utterly dumbfounded.
We're frolicking elves.
He has a fairy sign.
When Rudolph and his friends landed at the workshop, Santa was there to greet the new toys. Well, hello! I know 3 little children who will love finding you on Christmas morning. The toys bounced up and down. Homes for Christmas, said the T-Rex. My dreams, they're coming true, cried the dollhouse. I feel so holly jolly, bubbled the harmonica. Rudolph smiled, and he loved working for the magical man himself, Santa Claus.
He's the king of jingling.
Christmas Eve arrived. Santa and the reindeer worked hard until the break of dawn. Afterward, Rudolph was tired, but it was fun helping so many toys find homes for Christmas. Now it was time to go home and spend Christmas with the ones he loved. His family was the greatest, and he was so thankful he found friends like these.
All for one and one for all.
Hermie and Cornelius nibbled fruitcake. The reindeer munched on spiced apples. They sang songs and opened presents. Rudolph was having an amazing Christmas. Finally, Rudolph caught the bumble's eye. He was glad the snow monster had been at the South Pole to help. "Merry Christmas, you big-hearted bumble," said Rudolph. The bumble smiled and roared, which was his way of saying, "Merry Christmas, Rudolph."
Merry Christmas.
And that is the end.
Thanks so much for reading book number 2 with us, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Again, if you did not catch book number 1, we will leave the link for that in the description below. We hope you enjoyed, and if you've got any questions, comments, or anything like that, please leave those below. Otherwise, from us and Rudolph, comment, like, subscribe. Smith 5 out!
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.